Hey friends.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Angela.
And we are
Midlife Cruising. We share everything from how it is living full-time on a cruise ship and all the ports. We share it all with you, so come along.
We are trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button.
In today's episode, you'll get to meet our good friends, Andy and Alicia. We did an interview with them, and we're happy to share that with you.
Also, come along with us to the Chilean Fjords here in Patagonia. They are incredible.
We got to see glacier after glacier after glacier after glacier. The captain took us all over the Chilean Fjords. It was amazing. And speaking of the captain,
he's leaving us.
Captain Val is out of here tomorrow. He'll be taking his 80 to 90 day break. You better get back here quick. We're sure gonna miss Captain Val.
Miss you already.
And we have some special drone footage of the Chilean fjords and the glaciers, and we're so excited to share that with you as well.
Let us know in the comments how you like that drone footage.
And as always, there's things about living full-time on a ship. I think we even share the Mexican feast we had one night for dinner.
Yum, yum.
Just always a little bit here and there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the end.
Okay, so tell us your names and where you're from.
My name's Alicia.
My name is Andy, and I'm from Dayton, Ohio, but I consider myself an Alaskan and spent most of my time living in wonderful Squarebanks and other places throughout the state. Love Alaska.
And I'm a Detroiter. We met in Michigan and moved out to Washington State, then Alaska together, and have had a wonderful journey so far.
So, where did you meet, and tell us about your love story?
We met in Michigan. I have to say this because he's a Buckeye. Andy came to the University of Michigan after his time in the Peace Corps. He came to graduate school while I was finishing up my last year of college, and we were in neighboring residence halls as resident directors, and the rest is our almost 31st anniversary history.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
Andy, anything you want to add to the love story?
Uh-oh.
I'll let her embellish it as she sees fit. Thank you.
He always says that the reason we're married is he couldn't run fast enough. So I'll stick to that.
It's all track shoes.
And so, tell us about your careers.
Well, at Michigan, I was studying to be a classically trained singer, and I did that for a few years, yes, but it was challenging because I was always away from home. In our first year, it's like I go for 6 weeks, come back for 2, go for 6, and that wasn't what I wanted. And Andy continued, and well, I'll let you tell about you, but I joined his career. I became a music educator, and that's what took us to Alaska. Way up on the North Slope, like above the Arctic Circle, was our first shared teaching engagement. And then from that, we became international educators, and I ended my career in Lima, Peru, at the American School of Lima.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's amazing.
It's been a journey, and Andy's had as I said, you started in the Peace Corps before I met you.
That is correct.
And what did you do?
Anything else you want to tell her? So let them take it from here. Just did the Peace Corps, and then I got out. I'd been a teacher in the Peace Corps and undergrad, and went to graduate school and worked in a college administration, and decided I'd like teaching more. So Washington State, then Alaska, then China, and Saudi Arabia, and then I went back to Alaska, and 34 years, and that's a life.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that means you are both officially retired now?
Yes!
You're darn tootin'.
Yes.
Every day is a lovely day to wake up and think about those wonderful children and find something to do.
And that's one of the joys we've had, is that we've had children all over the world who are now living all over the world. So as we go into ports, it's like, okay, so who can we connect with and see and visit?
Oh, that's amazing.
And so everyone always wants to know, there are several ways that you can become residents on board: renters, segmenters, owners. And so which of those are you?
Andy, go ahead, take it away.
We're segmenters. We have one time around, and then in 2027 we'll be off the boat, at least at this particular point, and I still want to go play a lot of golf. But that's pretty much it. But I have to say, the old lady's the one who, or my darling bride, is the one that brought us here to Villa Vie at the outset.
True. We were in from the beginning, and I just sent the link to Andy because I didn't know what I wanted to do when I retired. I knew I wanted to retire. I didn't know what. I sent him a link, and he looked into it and said, why not? Which shocked me. I thought he was going to laugh at me. And so we got in at the ground floor. We became part of the original founders, and then purchased, agreed to one circumnavigation.
I'm a hero.
He's a hero. He said yes.
Yay! Well, we're glad.
Thanks.
All right. So what are your thoughts on the Odyssey so far in this journey?
Oh my gosh. I love it. I mean, today, I'll let Andy describe it because I think his breath was taken away, but just to go to all of these places. I had never been to West Africa. We went to Senegal. I had never been to Portugal. We docked in Lisbon. It's been a dream come true, and this ship is wonderful. I mean, it's close and intimate for us. I was relating it to our college dorms just the other day and said, we can do this. Because, it's a small space, but I love the ship. I love Chef Panos. Oh, my gosh. I can't blame him for my closet shrinking.
Right.
We have the gym upstairs. I have a grand piano in the observatory with a view looking out wherever we're going to practice on. I love it. I love it.
She does love it. You heard her say it. I enjoy the heck out of this. Anybody who's done any amount of traveling, packing and unpacking and going through airports, we all know how airports are not nearly as much fun as they were prior to COVID. I don't know why, and people are grumpusauruses at the airports, but I love just waking up, looking out my window today, seeing hundreds of waterfalls. Every day, strangely, our ship always seems to be on or close to the water, and it's a real opportunity to see water there.
And Andy likes to hang out on the bow. I mean, with the winds, because he likes cool weather, and we're enjoying it a lot.
So what does a day in the life for Andy and Alicia look like?
And you can answer that separately.
We have separate perspectives of what the day looks like.
What is a typical day for you?
Well, jeepers, I'm usually up sometime 5 o'clock or something like that, and then between 6 and 6:30 I might go off and go have breakfast, and I love to get a bagel and lox, and that's always wonderful, and some grilled tomatoes. I'm a real creature of habit. And then I get a nice cup of joe, and I sit out there on the back end and just watch the sea go by and enjoy myself for 45 minutes or an hour, or depending on, hopefully the old lady will get up and spend some quality time there or not. But then I go see what the day holds. It may include taking laps around the ship and getting a couple of miles in that way, or going and looking at books and surfing the internet for a while, and visiting with some of the nice people we have on board, and generally just seeing the world, because every day is different, and every vista is different for us, and I just love what I'm getting to do at this point.
We agree. It's an amazing life. And what about you, Alicia?
Well, there was my high goal setting Alicia, and there's my now Alicia. So the high goal setting Alicia was up with Andy at 6 or so, enjoying the sunrises, whatever we could in the morning, whatever the views were, having that great coffee. I'm hooked on the cappuccino in the morning. It used to be an evening treat. And then I spend time either stretching or doing something to get the old bones moving, practice the piano. And if we're going into port, one of my favorite things to do is walk around with Andy and architecture, because, I don't know, you're so taken with it, and it's just so fun to see all of these different ports and the styles. And the colonial style coming through. So we like going into port. Andy goes every day practically. I'll go like every other if we're doing 2 days there, so I can get my practice in.
I think you're stealing one of their later questions,
Am I?
probably. I think so.
Okay. Anyway,
gonna
a
have to
typical
edit that
day
out.
includes. I love the stretch classes that we have, and we even have residents that can tailor it to you. I mean, our gym coach does as well, and I took some sessions with him. I can get my nails done downstairs. So yeah, but
All the things.
all the things that are needed are here. Yes.
All right, for this question is for Andy, and you had touched on the University of Michigan. So other than Michigan football, what other sports teams do you like?
I was born in Ohio, and if you're born in Ohio, you spent your early youth listening to the Ohio State Buckeyes on the Ohio State Buckeye Radio Network, and we got to see one game a year against Michigan, and the rest of the time
And you lost.
there's a bunch of damn watching Texas and Oklahoma, which is all they ever used to show. But fortunately, we get the Big Ten Network, and so I get to watch all the Ohio State Buckeye games, and I love my Buckeyes.
And it was a good year, wasn't it?
It was a great.
Yes, indeed. They are the natural champions that they deserve and should always be.
Natural, not national.
No, natural. Born and bred for a Buckeye like me. You should know that,
I
right?
know that now.
Okay, and last question. Out of everything we've done so far, be it a port or a scenery, what has been your absolute favorite thing so far on this journey since we've left Belfast?
That's a tough one. Andy?
For me, I can honestly say getting down here to South America, and I've always wanted to get to Patagonia, and I just got back from the Galapagos a couple weeks ago when we did bird watching up in Ecuador, and coming here today, I've seen literally hundreds of waterfalls, and cool air in my face, mountains, waterfalls, and glaciers. I'm an Alaskan guy. This is heaven for me.
Life's good.
Life is good.
He mentioned the Galapagos. I'm torn between scuba diving there and having, iguanas and turtles swimming right at me while we're in the water and seeing shark down below. That was a highlight, but also Soufriere for some reason. Going to the botanical garden with someone as smart as John Frem and just taking it all in and seeing the natural beauty of those islands.
And the ramshackle houses as you walk through, it was just, the town was perfect. It wasn't made out of concrete. It was made out of unkempt structures and beautiful scenery. It was a wonderful place to visit.
Yeah.
I would have never even thought of doing it, but fortunately, being on a small boat like this, we get into a lot of small ports and a lot of places that other places don't get to, and other boats.
Like Seville, which was also a highlight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love Seville.
See, that was so long ago.
Yeah, I know. It's bringing back all these memories. It's hard to believe how much we've done so far. Yes.
Life is good.
And any last thoughts or anything else you want to share?
I'd say for anybody that's on the fence, just do it. That's what surprised me when Andy said, let's go for it. We just did it. We're retired. We don't know what my mobility will be in the future, so why not just take advantage of it while it's here?
We're just school teachers, and we still managed to make this. It's if you want to go do it, it's accessible to, at least for a segment or so, for other people. It's like we get to live a wonderful lifestyle, and we could be fighting traffic, but instead, I'm waking up and looking at this. It's been a good choice, at least for a couple of years for us.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you, and we will see you around the ship.
Thanks, guys.
little pole.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes.
Oh, there he is.
Well, the Chilean Fjords have been amazing. And tonight after dinner here, they are having rock trivia. So we're going to take you along to that.
Corn salad. Okay, I'll do that one. Took one, just laid it over there. Pork belly Yes, please. Hey, how are you?
Tacos for me. What's Angela have?
All kinds of stuff. Enchiladas and a vegetable something. Something.
Okay, we're going to play the first round. We're just going to listen to the music continuously. After that, we'll go through it again and make sure you have your song titles on the right number. Here we go. There's the sound effect. This is number 2. Join it.
Yeah, way too fast.
That's why it's called at high speed. By the way, who's quietly confident that they did really, really well on this? Few teams, good. Who thinks they really sucked at this? This was hard, and they don't know why they came in the first place. Oh, number 12. Number 13. 3. 22. 23. Evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had some fun.
Well, the landscape does not disappoint. Check this out. Thank you so much for watching today's episode.
Remember, we're on all the social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and we update daily to keep you in the know.
Thank you all so much for the super thanks and coffees. We really appreciate it, and we love sending those video replies back to you for the coffees. Thank you so much.
Yes, and we've been in such a cold climate lately, but in just a few weeks we'll be back up warm. We're going to Brazil. And we're a little dressed up. You can't see my dress, but today is our 3rd-year anniversary. At the time of filming, it's January 27th. So we got to spend that aboard, and we got to go around Cape Horn today. So happy anniversary to us. Let's see. We did the Panama Canal on my birthday on December 16th. And then today for our 30-year anniversary, we got to go around Cape Horn.
Where will we be on my birthday?
Ooh, stay tuned. And remember, we're trying to reach 20,000 before our 1-year mark. So if you haven't subscribed, will you hit that subscribe button? It's free.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.